Well, hello. Look, I thought I'd try this rather than writing an email to you all, and it's just almost a weekly update on different things which are happening within the school. First of all, next Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, Professor Sheikh Rahman's going to be up. He's going to be located in the office which Abu Malik previously occupied for those 3 days. So if you want to catch up with Sheikh in any time, that's where you're most likely to locate him. As you know, Sheikh's been charged with the responsibility of getting the accounting accreditation up for next year, and just looking at the program, we need to do a program review, and that probably means looking at the courses. I also noticed that there's a Master of Financial Management which is due for review in 2009, so we're running out of time there. If anyone's sort of keen to have an input into that, please let me know. The other point is that we do have a visiting professor from Japan, and I can't say his surname, I just call him Rahman. He's an accounting professor who's also interested in management. At the moment he's located over in Building 19, room 217. He's been in Australia for about a week and a half now, and last week he was at the Glenmore Palms with his family for the week. Hopefully he's found his way around and is able to get some accommodation. The next issue I'll talk about briefly is the, no, it's not the graduate attributes. It's, yesterday I was down at the Accounting Academics Advisory Lunch in Brisbane. This is one of the incidents being head of school, and there were other heads of accounting programs and equivalent departments there at the time. We talked with the CPA. The CPA was having its annual conference, which runs for about 3 days. Now, obviously, the key topic there was this issue of the pathways, where the CPA has proposed that by doing 12 of its own courses, a person with a degree and with the relevant industry experience will be able to become an accountant. The universities are naturally concerned about this because they see it as competition for their particular master's degrees in professional accounting. The CPA have used the argument that they are trying to expand their recognition globally, and by having this Pathways course, they're able to get members from other countries, and that other accounting bodies around the world have actually enabled people to become accountants by taking on their courses and getting through and getting the qualification that way. I think the argument the CPAs used, which they tried to draw an analogy, was the idea of the Diploma of Law offered by the Solicitors Admission Board down in Sydney, where it's a law qualification offered by this non-university body, and across the road was the Sydney Law School. The argument being that both could coexist side by side, and in fact sort of were symbiotic in the fact that people from the Solicitors Admission Board, once they got their Diploma of Law, could trot across and do master's degrees from the University of Sydney. Similarly, they're saying that universities should not be too concerned because the universities have the attraction of being able to offer a master's degree in professional accounting, whereas the CPA pathway qualification won't have that status and attraction. I think it's going to be an ongoing conversation, and I hope I've been reasonably accurate in trying to reflect what my recollections of discussions were. The other issue which was raised was the question of whether or not we could actually have open book examinations in accounting courses and not just law courses. It was interesting, the response was quite interesting, because most of the university accounting academics said no way, because students will simply copy material out of the book. The CPA people, on the other hand, were not knocking the idea. Now, they didn't come out and say everyone must have open book exams, because I think they were a bit on the defensive, because they were coming under questioning about their multiple choice exams as opposed to the examinations which students doing Master of Professional Accounting are doing, the 3-hour exams plus the assignment work and things like that. But maybe that might be something to watch for in future. I won't talk any more about graduate attributes, except suffice to say it's something I guess we're all going to have to be involved in, be aware of. And I tried to sort of set out my position, like there's no hard and fast rule, and I think we've got graduate attributes which this university will eventually decide, will probably be decided higher up along the way, maybe something different from other universities trying to individualise. Now, I hope this doesn't take up too much space on your email, and say, look, don't do this again, we prefer to get an email rather than watch you making little video clips. Now, I've got to turn it off, so if you could just wait and I'll turn off the thing and go from there.